Hi, my name is Omotivo Holder, and I will be providing a critical review of this local website, some of the things that are wrong with it, some recommendations that can be put in place to make it better, and a proposed better version of this website. Now, firstly, looking at the website, we will notice that there is a lot of space that is not used. All the information is packed to the left of the page. Right, all the information is packed to the left of the page, right, and then there is this welcome that keeps going across the screen that is very distracting, right? It's very distracting. I might probably look at this for a few seconds and then leave the page, because all the rest of the things on the page are very uncomfortable to look at. There is a whole wide use of different font types for some reason. I don't know why. Apparently this person didn't really care. Maybe they weren't getting paid for making this site, but apparently they didn't care of what they were making for this company, Raman McCray. Now if you look at the top of the left, we'll see that this is supposedly some important information on where this company is located and their telephone number and such, but it's very small. You may probably have to zoom in a bit to get a proper look at what it is they're saying, but you shouldn't have to do that if you're visiting the site and supposedly they're supposed to be giving you important information. Now if we look at these tabs, well, the page is uncomfortable to use because they have a wide use of font types, different font type styles and colors and such. Still can't see what the page is about, what this website is about, what is it they're trying to do, what is it they're showing you, right? And this is the first impression you will get from the home page, right? Supposing this shows that you're at home, right? So let's move over to services. Now looking at services, again, everything is packed to the left. It's like this website was just put online for a test and then made official, right? So looking at the services, these are supposedly links to the information about them. We have this link to audit and review engagements, and they provide their information on it. These are supposedly things to send you back to the top of the page. I don't know why there are so many of them. It should be just one. And also it's not dynamic, meaning that when you scroll down you lose the main tabs or the main links, supposedly, right? So here's all these pages are filled with information. These links, I should say, linking to all the pages that are filled with information. But as I said, this site is very uncomfortable to use. I wouldn't go make a second look if it were me to go looking for information, because they didn't prepare for someone to come and read it. They just put it out there, right? Then there's this feedback section that allows you to tell them what you think. Give your feedback of anything from the site or what you think could help them or such. But this whole site is very uncomfortable to be a part of. If you see, different links give you different pages to information. The content could be said to be laid out properly. Yes, you could see that the content is laid out properly, but yes, why is there so much of these when you could just have one to the bottom of the page or one dynamically at the bottom to show that you want to go back to the top. But anyways, as we see, I don't even think you viewers may want to continue looking at the site. It's just, this is what you may consider a little child to do, given that they could play around with it. And I didn't even know this is clickable. I thought it was just a note. This is the budget focus $9.99. Again, I wouldn't make a second come back to this page to view any information, because as I said, this person didn't put anything into place when making it, they just put it out there. So we now look at some of the things that are wrong with this site. As we can see, there's wastage of space, right? We talked about that. Then information is not speaking about the site. If you go to the home page and we want to know what we're looking at. The use of too much font styles. The site is uncomfortable to use, and some of the important information is stated too small, as I showed you at the top left corner. So we will begin now to look at the proposed solution. I added up already, sorry about that. As we said, the website was redesigned to fix all the bad attributes. Changes made where space is now used evenly. Information about the site is now understood. Inconsistent font styles were replaced with font styles easy to read. Comfort in using the website, and all important information is now at the right size. So we'll now begin to look at the proposed better website of this chartered accountants. Yes, I can see it. Yes, chartered accountants, right? So this is the proposed better website of the company, right? As we see here, there's a use of JavaScript, some new and old images, because it's like they rarely update themselves, because these images some of the images were taken from their Facebook group, right? So as we see, the website looks far more comfortable to use. We have the home tab showing what the site is about, right? We have our tabs, different pages, giving you an easier flow of navigating through the website. And as you see, when hovered over, the tabs turn black with yellow font. This gives you a clear view of where you would definitely at. You can literally squint your eyes if you wish, and you can see that you are on a certain page because of the color scheme that I chose. So if we look at some of the pages, we can see that the information is spread evenly, easy to read, easy to follow, right? This is the about. We can see that, and again, the information is easy to follow, easy to read, no wastage of space. Everything is evenly spread out. The site feels comfortable to use. If we go through some of these drop down links, you can see information again, properly spaced, properly written, no overuse of font styles and such. You can see that everything here is intact, and also as using the when using the page, you can see the same underlining to show which page you're at, so that you won't get lost. So each page is populated with information about the other. And so yes, this is the proposed better website for Raman McRae that gives any viewer the ease of running through the site if they're in need of some help, and not be bombarded with a whole set of things that are distracting or uncomfortable to work with. So yeah, this is the proposed website of this one that we just reviewed. So thank you you viewers for watching this video, and if you have any comments on how the video is made or the site itself, feel free to comment below. Thank you.